back at Bare Knuckle Strength, and we're here with your next kettlebell technique, and it's called the Turkish Get Up. Now, the Turkish Get Up is an interesting exercise, and essentially it's just like it sounds. You get up off the ground with weight over your head, okay? And instead of trying to break it down and explain it to you, etc., I'm just going to show it to you and show you what a get up looks like. So it looks like this. Start in a fetal position, roll to your back. Set your legs up, your arm up. Roll to your elbow, to your hand. Lift your hips just enough to pull your leg through. Hand comes off the ground. Now, from here, we can either windshield our back leg or take the top leg and move it into a lunge. I prefer this. From here, square yourself up, make sure that you have 90-degree angles in your legs, and you stand up, okay? And we just reverse that movement. Lunge backwards, open, hand on my hip, and I hinge underneath my weight. We learn the hinge in the swing. And now I sit down, and to my elbow, and I touch my left shoulder and my right shoulder. And then I safely bring the weight, and I let it go. Now, that's a lot of movement. There's a lot of things going on there, okay? So I'm going to help you break it down without even having to put a weight in your hand first, okay? Now, what I want you to do is follow me. So basically put this on your screen, and if you can, mirror me. Otherwise, have your phone or whatever nearby, and we're going to go step by step, okay? Now, from the ground up is kind of intimidating. So we're going to learn from the top down, because most of us stand up anyway, okay? So, if you're mirroring me right now, I'm putting my left arm up, you're going to put your right arm up. Here we go. So, tap your right hip, your left hip, step back into your lunge, and stand forward, okay? From there, tap your hip, take your step back. Now, from here, you can windshield or open your hip. I'm going to open my hip. Come back to your lunge. Stand back up. Shake it out. Gets a little tiring. Now, left arm up. And again, imagine that you're holding a big heavy weight. So no broken elbows, none of that kind of stuff. Locked out. Tap your hip. Big step backwards. Open yourself up. Now, I'm going to come towards you so you can see it. So I'm going to windshield. And I'm going to hinge. And I go and I take my hand to the ground. Now I hinge back. Hand comes up. I'm going to windshield. Find my lunge and my angles, stand up, shake it out. Good. Now, arm goes back up, big heavy weight, tap that hip, windshield, hinge, so I find my hand to the ground. Now, it's very important with your hinge here, don't go too far backwards, try to go out to the side, okay? Just work with me on that one. And sit down. So if you see that movement right there, I put my hand on the ground, and I sit down. I come back, I hinge, hand comes off the ground, I find my lunge again, and I stand up. Good. Shake it out, and the arm goes back up, and we're going to take a big step back with that right leg. We're going to windshield. We're going to hinge, and find the ground. We're going to sit down again, and now from here, I go to my elbow. Back to my hand. This move here is really, really great. Start learning it. You could even just work on doing this part of the movement. Really strengthens your shoulders and your hands and your forearms. So, here we go. Back through. Hinge. Lunge. Stand. Now, we're going to go all the way down and all the way back up, okay? Left arm up, your right arm up. Tap that hip. Big step back. Windshield. And to the ground. Sit. Right elbow. Now, my right shoulder and my left shoulder are going to touch in conjunction. So, right shoulder, left shoulder. To come back up, you notice that when I came from the ground, I rolled into a fetal position. So we're just going to start it from the ground now. So you roll into a fetal position, roll to your back, place the kettlebell over your chest, not over your face. If you're doing it on your right side, your right leg comes up. Your left arm goes about 45 degrees parallel with your left leg. The first move starts here. You roll to your elbow. It's not a crunch. You roll to the hand. Hips up. Pull the leg through. Hinge. Hand comes off the ground. Now here, I'm going to go ahead, find my lunge this way. Stand up. And I am finished. All right, folks? So, I just gave you a lot to work on right there. That's a lot to break down. Go back through that sequence. There's 6 or 7 moves depending on how you work it. And just get good at working this sequence. Okay? Once you get good, then we can start adding a little bit of weight. Even take your shoe, place that on your fist, and work on your balance. Another fun one is taking a glass of water or something like that and adding a little bit of instability element too. So have fun with that. Drink your coconut water and enjoy your get-ups. Have a great day.